Hello, this is Shane Murray, owner and founder of Orange Hitches NZ. Pretty excited to bring you our new 6th generation quick hitch range. It's taken us 16 years to come up with all these changes and designs. We call it a bit of an evolution process, and I reckon we've got it pretty good. So this is our 13 TQ, probably our most popular seller. Sold hundreds of these all over New Zealand and a few into Australia, and I'd just like to talk you through some of the changes that we've made to this hitch. First of all, probably the biggest change is that we brought ourselves a CNC plasma table. So this particular hitch has 27 components in it. 23 of those are now cut off the CNC plasma table, which means that it's the same every time, and also the components are stronger, stiffer, and lots of nice curves. So that's really cool, and it looks way more professional. The next biggest change is we've gone back to a bolt and spike. The spikes are the weak part of a hitch, so we believe that if we can overcome some of the issues with the spike, we'll have something that's really robust and good for every farmer. So what we've done is we've had a CNC machine spike, has a huge 32mm diameter shank on it, and a big nylock nut to go on here. So you've got to have the right size spike for the right size towing eye. So there's 3 different towing eyes, 40mm, 45 and 50, 40 being by far the most popular. So if you do have to swap out for a different size towing eye, then we've mounted a spanner on the side here, so you can change the spike in the paddock if you need to. It's got a flat on here so it won't turn. Just undo it and do it there. And over on the back of the hitch here, if we have a look at this, we've also added a spike holder where you can put a spare spike or a spike of a different size in the holder and have it on hand at all times. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, there's lots of subtle changes, like our 10mm wear plate here. That just can be swapped out by 3 little cuts with a angle grinder to pop that off and weld on a new one. The flap is really large with big wings out the side to help locate when you're hooking up. Big look through area. The flap holder is hidden inside here so it can't be damaged, and we use just bungee shock cord for the spring return. So it's something that's common that you can find in your hay shed if you ever break one. Of course, we have double clevis on the outside, feet for it to stand up on. But one of the biggest features that we reckon sets us apart from the opposition is that we have a multiple hole option on the tow plate. Tractors are meant to be a specific height from here to here, but we've never found a tractor that's actually the right measurement yet. So it's really important that the spike stays perpendicular to the ground no matter which height position the hitch is in. So what we've done is we've given you some options here so you can swap out the top link to make sure that the spike stays perpendicular no matter which position you're in. We find that's a really great feature. Spikes break because they're either wrong size eye or wrong size spike for the eye, or the spike not being perpendicular, which grabs in the eye and then snaps the spike. So this is it, the 6th generation 13 TQ. We're going to show you now its big brothers and its little brothers. Here's our 3 different spike options. One to suit the 50mm towing eye, 45mm towing eye, and the 40mm towing eye. Another great upsell is the tow ball adapter. Farmers seem to love these. We sell them all over the country. I'll just quickly show you how that clips in. You just pull your flap open, and that drops in, and then you slide the pin underneath and lock it in with a lynch pin. Super cool if you want to carry your calf trailer or something smaller on the back, and it's easily fitted in and out. Only fits on the 40mm spike, remember. So moving on, this is our 20 TQ Cat 3. So it's rated obviously to a 20-ton towable mass and a little bit over 6-ton vertical lift. So it's kind of like the big beast of the lineup. Once again, double clevis, taller in the height here to fit the bigger tractors. we're saying this fits anywhere from, well, you could probably run it on the 100 horse tractor like this, but more from 120 horsepower through to 240 and up size tractors. All the same features of the 13 TQ, but just blowing up. And then we do the same hitch, has the bigger crossbar, bigger end plates, the same hitch in a Cat 2, still 20 ton payload. Once again, all the standard features, the same as the 13 and the 20 Big Brother. Spanner on the side, change out spikes, etc, etc. This is the 13 TQ, the same as what was on the tractor. Farmers love these, sold so many of them all over New Zealand. And then next one down is the 6 TQ. It's exactly the same as a 13, except it just has a single clevis, not the double clevis on the side, so the vertical lift rating is a little bit lower, and obviously 6 ton towable mass, not 13 ton. A great add-on for these, if you do buy one, is the winged ball that you can put on like that, so it makes it easier for hookup and unhooking. And then the little brother of them all is the 3.5 TQ. We sell a lot of these into hop farmers and orchardists that are changing trailers often. Just fantastic, don't have to get off your tractor, pull on the rope, lift your hydraulics and you're disconnecting, and then you just lift it up when you're hooking up and it just snaps in there. We do have a multi-fit Cat 1, Cat 2 top link, and you can swap out your pins for Cat 1 or Cat 2, so that's multi-fit. The 6 TQ, we can do that in Cat 1 if you really wanted to put it on a smaller tractor as well, because you've got pins that you can swap out here. And then last but not least is our mighty 2 TQ. Once again, great for hobby farmers, orchardists, 2 ton towing capacity, and we just run a hitch pin in here, so you can choose a 22.4mm spike, which is the Cat 1 pin, or the 28.7mm spike, which is the Cat 2 pin. And once again, has all the same bits and pieces on it as its bigger brothers. So this is our 6th generation quick hitch range. Really excited about some of the changes that we've made, and looking forward to selling them all over New Zealand. Okay, we've taken just a minute to reset things. We'd like to introduce you now to something else that's reasonably new, and that is our 13 TQ BF, which stands for bale fork. So we've taken our standard 13 TQ, painted it black, looks pretty sharp, has all the same features as what we showed you with the 13 TQ, bolt and spike, spanner on the side and so forth. But what we've done is we've made it a multi-purpose piece of gear, so you can take these spikes out of the spike holder, has a pin that holds it in the back, and you can slide these in to the front. It's got some locating pins that go in the back to hold them in there. So what it's turned it into now is a bale fork. We used to do it with the fork on the top folding, but it was a little bit high. By doing it this way, we believe it's stronger, and the forks are lower down, so you can pick up pallets if you need to, and they're a little bit closer together. Just the right size for pallets, but also for lifting bales. So we believe that's a really handy option for the 13 TQ, and we're also doing it in the 20 TQ as well. So this is a 20 TQ C3, same arrangement, bale forks and the holders on the back, and you can take them out, slide them into there, put your 19mm pin in the back, and they're locked and loaded, ready to go. So that's our new 6th generation quick hitch range by Orange Hitches. We're pretty excited about it. We look forward to some orders coming in. Please, if you have any questions, we've got some banners below that give phone numbers and emails. Feel free to contact me, talk to me, message me. Happy to answer any questions and hopefully sell you a nice new shiny Orange Hitches quick hitch. Thank you.